Hey guys, it's Katie. Today is the first day of SobAthon and I'm so excited to do this with you guys because this is my first readathon and my first attempt at doing a vlog. I don't know how successful it'll be, but I'm really excited to do it. I technically started SobAthon on Friday because the first book which I'm reading, which is Fool's Assassin by Rob and Hobb, is a fairly large book. And it usually takes me about 10 days to get through one of her books. This might be the only book that I read though, so we'll see. And so today is also my first day of summer classes. I got my homework, at least for one of them, done for the week, so I can just set aside time to read. So we'll see what happens. Currently at home getting ready to leave. So I just thought I'd give you a brief update as to what's going on. Hey guys, I'm back now and I got back from class just a little while ago and now I'm just chilling. I don't have anything on for tomorrow, which is like super weird, but whatever. So I'm probably gonna get a lot of reading done tonight and probably a lot tomorrow, or at least that's the hope. So just stay tuned. I'll probably start reading some more Fool's Assassin in a little while. I'm hoping to get through like 4 or 5 chapters tonight. We'll see if that actually happens because they can be a little bit long and I'm slow. So almost 4 o'clock and so I'm gonna have dinner soon. So I'll probably get to, my guess is I probably won't start reading until 7-ish because I gotta shower and stuff. So if I start at 7 and then read till like midnight or so, 12:30, hopefully I can get through like 4 or 5 chapters. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Okay guys, I am just about getting ready to eat dinner, but I might do a change of plans. I'm still gonna read Fool's Assassin tonight, but I might read less, and I might read all of Megamorphs 3 instead, because I now have lunch plans for tomorrow, so that takes out a couple of hours of reading time that I would get. So if I binge that, then I'll get through at least one book and feel satisfied with myself. Okay guys, so this is what's happening. I just finished dinner and I am getting ready to take a break from Fool's Assassin because I love those characters in those books so much and I just need to take a little break because I want to savor those books as much as possible. So I'm gonna go back to that tonight, probably around like 8 or 9, because I don't expect Megamorphs 3 to take me that long. It's only, what did I just look at? 200 and something pages. It's like 250, 260 pages. And so I could probably finish that in an hour and a half to 2 hours. So I'm gonna go do that. And I will report back as to how I'm feeling once I've finished. Okay guys, update time for just briefly. I started Megamorphs 3 and it's great. I'm loving it. I mean, there's some sad stuff in it, like these poor children, one of them has to sacrifice themselves, and that's like super sad, especially since I probably know who it's gonna be, but I mean, it'll probably end up getting saved. But it's a middle grade book, and they have to go back in history and stop one of the aliens from changing stuff, and I'm living for it. In chapter 7, and I think there are 43 chapters. I'll, as I said, probably periodically update you as to what's going on. Well, I'm halfway through Megamorphs 3, and there has been a lot of laughter, and recently there have been a few tears, and I am just living for this. As a historian and a just lover of fantasy and sci-fi and stuff like this is literally the best thing ever. I love it. It's probably my favorite book in the Animorphs series so far. Okay, guys, so I finished Megamorphs 3 a little while ago, and I'm taking a break now. It was ridiculously good. I did end up crying some tears of sadness. I think I did that in a previous clip. But it was so good. It was like time travel, and not just to one time period, but to like multiple different time periods. And that's just so cool. And now I'm gonna take a bit of a break because one, my Kindle is dead. And that is where all of the other books that I have planned for SobAthon are. So I'm gonna let that charge, and I might not get to anything more tonight. I might get desperate and just kind of go sit in the corner while it's charging and read. Or if my phone manages to charge a little bit more, I might read on there. We'll see. 9:25. I probably won't go to bed till at least midnight, maybe 1. So for now, I think I'm just gonna, as I said, chill for a little bit, and then we'll see if I get at least, I'd like to get through at least 2 more chapters in Fool's Assassin. If I can manage 3, that would be great. But yeah, my eyes need a little bit of a rest because I've been reading for the last 3 hours. So it's been a long day, and I just don't think I'm going to be able to read any of Fool's Assassin. My Kindle is pretty much dead. I'm a little bit tired, but you know, I'm probably going to stay up for a little while longer. And yeah, my eyes are tired, and I'll for sure read a ton of Fool's Assassin tomorrow, since I pretty much have the majority of the day to myself. So, yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna power my way through a fair amount of FA, and hopefully I can make a large dent. I guess that's the end of day 1 of SobAthon, and I will, of course, be back with more reading adventures tomorrow. Good morning, friends. And my plan for today is to eat breakfast. Then I'm going shortly thereafter to lunch with a friend. And then my plan is, depending on, you know, time I get back and whatever, to just read as much as I can. And today I will be reading Fool's Assassin. I'm hoping to get through like 6 or 7 chapters. Maybe. That might be asking a bit much. Depends on how long they are. Because some of the chapters can be really long, some are a little bit shorter. So however many I can get through. And I haven't been around too much today. Weirdly enough, I was out with a friend for a while, and we went on some crazy adventures. We went to grab some food, and that was a good time. And then we went to the local library and we walked around a little bit. I got some short clips. Done reading today. So it's 7 o'clock now. Read hopefully several chapters of Fool's Assassin. Yes, I'm going to get back into Fool's Assassin today. That's not an option. So I'm going to get through, hopefully, as I said, like 4-ish chapters, because I know some long ones in there. And then I'll probably go to bed and then just try and get some more reading in tomorrow. Oh, guys. Fool's Assassin is killing me right now. Fitz just wrote a letter to someone, and it's breaking my heart. Oh god, the pining angst in this is just incredible. And even though the person that he's writing to is not here right now, we don't know what became of him yet. Yeah, it's just killing me. Let me just say this right now. As Fitz can lie all he wants to the people in his life, but no one will know him as well as the Fool does. The Fool always knew when Fitz was lying to him, always knew what was on his mind and kind of what he was feeling. And now he's just not there. And Fitz is just longing for him. Like, it's just killing me. He's got his family and stuff, but it's really not the same. Fitz's life is just not destined to be happy. He's had a tragic life, and it looks like it's gonna stay that way. He may be somewhat content, but he's not happy. But God, my heart is just dying, and I just know that this book is gonna tear me apart. Can Fitz ever have a bit of happiness in his life? I mean, oh my god. I mean, I'm not the biggest Molly fan, but still, she was so good to Fitz. She, was always loyal and always there for him. She was his first friend from childhood and his first love. Oh my god. This book is already killing me. It's already killing me. Wow. Just, can he be happy ever, ever, ever? I'm just not okay. I'm not okay. Guys, I've literally just been sitting here sobbing for like 10 minutes. The more I think about it, the more I can't get over that all of Fitz's trauma and his life and everything that's happened, it's just, oh my god. Let him be happy. Just let him have happiness, man. Like, I just can't handle all of these burdens of being a bastard to a prince, to some royalty, and he's always been there for other people. And when he's needed others, they just haven't been there for him. And he just has no one anymore. And I don't understand. It's been one tragedy after another for this poor boy. And I know that it's going to get worse. Again, I'm not gonna make it through this trilogy, guys. Alright, guys, so I just finished my portion of Fool's Assassin for the night. If you can't tell, I am hoarse from sobbing because a lot of things happened. I'm just stopping for now because I need a break from everything that I just read. Finishing up day 2 of SobAthon here, and I will be back with more sob-filled things for you tomorrow, unless I decide to start the She, which is a bit happier than what I just read. I'm not gonna make it through this trilogy, but I'm loving every second of it. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop I guess. I mean, if you guys have been following me on Twitter, you know how emotional I've been all evening. But yeah, I'm just gonna, as I said, stop it here, and I'll come back with more sob-filled things for you tomorrow. Hey guys, good day. And right now, I am on my way to school for class. I've got class from 12:30 to 3. So obviously I won't get any reading done then. But when I get back to my apartment in a little while, I'm going to, get settled in, probably make something to eat, maybe shower, and then I'll hope to start reading things, say about 6, like yesterday. From overflowing. But yeah, that's one side. And then over there is the other. That building, right up ahead, is the law building. And that's where I'm going. But just a brief update because my plans for the evening are probably going to have to change now. So I got back from class a little while ago, and now I'm getting ready to eat dinner shortly. Got to do a little bit of work stuff for class tomorrow because it's my first day of clinic. But I'm still gonna try and read a little tonight, but instead of doing Fool's Assassin, I might switch to the She because they have shorter chapters and I can get through more in a short period of time rather than spend like an hour and a half reading one chapter or so. So what I'm thinking is I'll probably try and squeeze in a few chapters of the She later tonight, spend maybe only an hour or 2 reading. So I'm wrapping up day 3 of SobAthon, and I didn't cry today. I had some prickly eyes at one moment, but yeah, no actual like tears were falling. I decided to take a break from Fool's Assassin again. I think I mentioned that earlier. And I'm reading The She by Charlotte Ashe, which is, how do I want to call it? It's a LGBT romance with high fantasy elements. We're gonna go with that. I've reread this book, goodness, at least 4 times. Deserved a break from the sobbing because I literally sobbed from last Friday to yesterday, every day almost. There was one day there was less sobbing, but Fool's Assassin is just exhausting, guys. But I'm gonna tell you, if you ever want a really good cry, read that series. I'm just not even remotely joking. Because I know a lot of people who tend to fall into Ice Queen category and read those books, and they're just a basket case. So that I didn't really have sob-worthy emotions today, which is fine. But yeah, I figured I'd end this day a little early today because I have to get up early tomorrow. I have to be out of my apartment by 8. So that means I gotta wake up at like 6. Finish the She before the end of SobAthon. Like, no stress there. At this point, I can tell you I won't finish Fool's Assassin before the end of SobAthon. It's just not gonna happen. There's too much book left and not much of SobAthon left. So my guess is I probably won't finish Fool's Assassin until the beginning of June sometime, which is fine because I want to stay in this series as long as possible anyway. As I said, I read, 8 or 9 chapters of The She, which is pretty good. It's 27%, almost 30% of the book. It's like, 442 pages, I think. But it fails to tell me pages on my Kindle for whatever reason. I'm hoping tomorrow I can read more book things. The reason I didn't read Fool's Assassin today, though, is because the one chapter that I'm getting ready to read next is mega long. It's gonna take me like it's gonna be a 2-hour chapter probably. On my Kindle, it's like this, whereas all the other ones are like this. It's a really long one, so that one's just gonna take me a while to get through, and because of that, I just didn't have time for it today. So hopefully tomorrow I manage to squeeze that in. Morning, guys, and I've got a super busy day. Today is my first day of clinic, so reading won't happen until probably this evening or just later on tonight. And my plan for the day, depending on my mood, because I'm very much a mood reader, will either to be to continue the She or to read more Fool's Assassin. I mean, those are the 2 books that I've got left. But just a brief update. It's like 9 something here, and I'm finally just getting ready to settle in to read, and honestly, I'm exhausted. So I'm probably just gonna read the She tonight, shorter chapters, and I'll probably fall asleep. I already fell asleep in my chair like a little while ago. And yeah, tomorrow I have nothing going on. I'll just be here doing some work because I've got a fun weekend hopefully planned with my family. And so hopefully I can read a lot of Fool's Assassin tomorrow because it's just not happening tonight. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna read a couple chapters or more, I don't know, of the She. Probably get through a fair amount and then keel over and then pick up with Fool's Assassin sometimes tomorrow. Well, my first She tears have fallen. It always gets me when Breeden realizes how many years are spread out between him and Saris, and just, oh, it breaks my heart. The love story is just so tragically beautiful for a while, because just there's a lot that happens from that point to the end of the book. Didn't quite sob, but there was a tear that shed, so I mean, it still counts. Alright guys, so it's late now. It's almost 1 in the morning. I read a large chunk of the She, which I will probably finish later on today, and then go back to reading Fool's Assassin. But yeah, I'm on chapter 27, so I've got, what, 12, 13 chapters left. I can finish that in a couple of hours, no problem. Yeah, I mean, did I shed some tears? A little. Like 1 or 2 little small tears streaming down my face, but nah, no sobs. My plan is to finish the She today. I don't have much left. I think I've got like 12 chapters left, and they'll go by really quickly. So I'll probably finish that today, and then maybe squeeze in a chapter, maybe 2, of Fool's Assassin. We'll see. For sure tomorrow and Sunday. Yeah. I'm hoping to finish it by the end of May. It's going to be questionable. But I've got the next couple of days off because of the holiday on Monday. And then I don't have class on Tuesday. And so I'm hoping to at least try and finish the book by the end of May. We'll see. But I'm for sure going to finish the She at some point today. And so the happy tears are falling. Oh my god, that scene in particular gets me every single time. Basically, Breeden and Saris are like doing their engagement thing with the freaking pendants, and it's just, oh, it kills me every single time. It's so happy. I don't cry happy tears, like, ever. This is, like, the only time I know, which is why I picked this book for this challenge. But God, it's so good. And so I finished the She and my second book of SobAthon. I had a really interesting experience reading that book this time. It was definitely different than in the past, even if it was just a slight difference. But it still gave me all of the feels, and particularly at the end, as always, because the end is just spectacular. But now I have free and complete reign to continue reading Fool's Assassin, because I finished all the books that I planned on reading for SobAthon except for that one, which is honestly no surprise because that is like an almost 700-page book, I believe, and I can't read that much in a week unless it's the only thing I read. It's just definitely 100% the most emotional book I picked for this readathon. I knew that going in. Now you guys get to get back into my ROTE feels with me starting tomorrow. It's also 10:30 at night. So yeah, I'm getting ready to start my one and only chapter of Fool's Assassin for tonight. I'm sure I'll have plenty of feelings. But yeah, today was a bit of a chaotic day, so I didn't get anything done. So I just finished a chapter or two in Fool's Assassin. I didn't really cry today, which was unusual. But the chapter was also a bit unusual. It was mostly Fitz bonding with someone, which is also just not a thing. But it was more heartwarming than it was sob-worthy. And for Realm of the Elderlings, that's a very rare occurrence. So I'm glad I got to experience it. Good morning, guys. It's the last day of SobAthon, and I've got another fairly busy day. We're going down to a farmer's market and going out to breakfast. I can get through 4 chapters of Fool's Assassin today. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's my goal. That's my overview of the day. They had a conversation about the Fool and just started to ask about his past, and it's just bringing up all kinds of emotions, and I just cannot even handle it. I've been like crying for the last like 10 minutes, and why am I like this? This sucks. And so SobAthon has come to an end. That doesn't mean this vlog is ending, because you guys have said that you still want me to continue to document my Fool's Assassin feelings. But this is the official ending of the SobAthon. I had a really great time, and I loved every second of it. I sobbed, 5 out of 7 days? Lots of crying happened. I read some fun books. I'll make sure to keep going and let you guys know what more of my feelings are. I'm a little over halfway through the book. And yeah, we'll see what happens next. Excuse me, but what is happening? Oh no. Oh no, I can't handle this. I cannot handle this. I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna probably cry for a while. I don't know what's happening, but this is probably the most I've cried this book so far, and that's saying something because there's been a lot in this book. But oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know if I can handle this. But, yeah. There's things that are happening. And, yeah. We're gonna do this. And I'm gonna attempt to make it through this chapter. I didn't think it could get worse, but it has. Still in my extended vlog for SobAthon, and my god, this chapter is just ripping my heart out. I literally cannot handle what is happening. What's happening? Hey guys, so I finished Fool's Assassin last night, and I am still letting my feelings and thoughts ruminate about that because it was a lot. The ending was unexpected, but also expected. I don't know how to describe it. But there were lots of tears. But I have finished my SobAthon books. And so this is just kind of a brief wrap up and recap of everything I read, and finished 3 books. The first was The She, Heart of All Worlds by Charlotte Ashe. And then the second was Megamorphs 3 by Applegate. And then finally Fool's Assassin by Hobb, which I guess I finished 4 challenges. I did not end up doing the group challenge because, as I said, Fool's Assassin took up a large chunk of my time, and I didn't even finish that in the period of SobAthon, so there was just no way I was going to get to Astonishing Color of After. But I've heard great things, so maybe one day I will pick it up, but for now it's just not a priority. Anyway, I had a ton of fun doing this readathon, even though it took me a long time to finish because you guys wanted me to continue filming my reactions for the rest of my read through of Fool's Assassin. I had a blast, and I hope to do another readathon at some point. I don't know when or if that'll actually happen, but I'm really glad I did this experience. It was pretty successful in my eyes. Like, for what I read during the actual readathon, I thought it did a decent enough job, and I finished 3 of the 4 challenges during the actual allotted time. So, I mean, that's pretty successful. So I read 2.5 books during the actual SobAthon, and then I continued on, and I finished my 3rd book, yesterday, because today is June 6th, so I'm a bit late. But yeah, I had a blast, and as I said, I hope to do another readathon again. And thanks again to all the hosts and all the people who have participated. I've been slowly, very, very slowly making my way through some of the videos that I've seen, and they're great. So I guess I'll just end this how I normally do and just say that's about all I've got. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. And if you haven't already, feel free to like this video if you liked this and want me to try and attempt to do a vlog again in the future. Feel free to comment if you guys did the SobAthon, or if you didn't do the SobAthon but have read some of these books, or if they're books that sound kind of interesting to you. Yeah, just feel free to comment. And then follow me on social media if you aren't already. I have a Twitter and a Goodreads, and other social media upon request, but my Twitter and Goodreads are linked below. And